All right, guys. So in this room, I do free yes or no questions to who I am drawn to. Spirit draws me to the questions that I need to answer. I do not answer every single one. If you are chosen for a free answer, please understand you're going to get one and only one free answer in any 24-hour period. You are more than welcome to send a donation for more information. You can also book a one-on-one reading with me. One-on-one readings with me are your best bet. You pay by the time and ask as many questions as you would like for that amount of time. If you're getting messages from me, you're not. My DMs are turned off. You cannot DM me and I cannot DM you. So please understand that if you're getting messages from somebody with my face or my content, please just block and report. Listen to my moderators. Read the pinned comments when they're up there. Every pinned comment, my moderators, all of it, they're going to help you understand how this room works. We always warm up the room first, then we switch to yes or no questions, and then if you send a donation, you go to the head of the line, and you don't have to wait for your question to be answered unless you pay beforehand and the room's not warmed up first. If you want to join my snail mail club, tomorrow is the last day that you can join. So if you would like to have something in your mail other than bills, look forward to something to read, it would be worth it. I promise you. There's tons of stuff in there, stickers, all kinds of cool stuff that comes with the newsletter. Plus the newsletter has a horoscope in there, plus spirit messages and all kinds of fun stuff. And it's just fun. I think that's about it. I don't remember. I always forget something. And happy birthday, Chester. You're right. Hello, Sabrina. Mary on the tube. You want to know if you'll travel this summer. Six of Clubs is victory. So if you want to travel, you will probably do all the places that you're hoping to be able to travel to as well. I couldn't put gotcha day in there. It doesn't let you type enough. So it's his birthday. All right. Sabrina, is Ryan the one you keep getting messages about that is going to be good for you? I don't think so. I pulled the wild card in the Seven of Hearts. I honestly think that you're about to be faced with a lot of choice, meaning that more than one person is probably going to pop up and you're going to be indecisive as to who to choose. You're welcome, Mary. There's a lot of choice. It's all right, Brenda. I got it. I always put that one up when I'm like trying to make rent. And it's time, about that time where I'm trying to make rent. You're spinning with options. All right, Nandy, is the Parliament project your big breakthrough? Well, there's celebration with this. I think so. I know that you ask about that quite often, and I know it's important to you. I feel like you're getting really close to something, some sort of big breakthrough with the Three of Hearts. You just copy them when you see them. Yeah, if you hold on to them in your clipboard and hit pin, they'll stay in your clipboard forever until you unpin them. Sometimes you're meant to have fun, especially Capricorns. We are not always supposed to be you know, but retentive. I don't think I can say the actual word for that one, right? We're not supposed to be rigid all the time, right? We're supposed to have fun in life. Hi, Lillian. How are you? What you don't want Danny back at the end of summer. So why didn't you just tell me, be honest about the...
I said I had a few bites.
You said you had a bite. I don't like dishonesty, right?
Oh, you're still here?
I didn't. You guys have plenty of food to eat. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? I know, right? It's like the one thing that I truly hate about myself is the inability to lie. If you put more Miracle Whip on it, it tastes better. I ended up eating the rest of it. Look at... There wasn't all that much left. There wasn't. There was like a bowl left. Yeah, I know it does. Teenagers don't understand that.
What?
That lying risks more than anything. And just being honest is the ticket.
No, what'd you say before that?
Did you just lick that and then put it into there? You know, saliva contaminates condiments, right? Like, that's why I don't like people drinking out of the milk jug and things. Like,
hey, I won't fall out of the milk jug.
it's one of them days. Really is just one of those days where I want to run and climb in a hole. D, will Andrew text you today? 6 of Diamonds says you got to have somebody else help you with this situation. Maybe a friend of a friend or whatever can talk to him, get you to text.
Wait, I will be taking it.
Yeah, I told you. I told you I didn't have enough Miracle Whip when I made it. You should see the looks I get going into this grocery store buying Miracle Whip in the South. They look at me like I'm crazy. And then buying Hellmann's for mayo. It's like a carnal sin or something. I don't like Dukes. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. Jody, is your daughter going through something?
Yes.
Wild card. I feel like you really truly have to listen to your intuition. I think you already know that she is.
Well, run. Has a card ever went against what you thought?
Yeah.
All the time?
Not all the time, but I tell people, I'm like, this isn't really what I'm feeling, but that's the card that came out, and I explain the whole situation. So I tell them what I think I feel from spirit and what the cards means. Oh, absolutely. All 5 of my kids have spiritual abilities.
What they at?
If any of my kids have spiritual abilities.
They got that scientific with it?
Does your kid have any special abilities that they practice? All of my kids have special abilities. You don't all practice, but you know different parts of different stuff. I had to lock one of my daughter's abilities, but she's not very safe with hers. Are you okay? Did you breathe in your soda? Excuse you. Did I teach them? I've taught them what they need to know, yeah. And I've also let them explore different things. Like some of my kids like to go to church and they do whatever they want to do. I'm not going to push my ideals on them. Drowned in Baja Blast?
What?
Did you drown in the Baja Blast?
Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Jeez, Sophia. Hi, Angela. How are you?
Excuse me. Hello, Angela. Can't believe it's just his birthday today.
I know.
He always goes to Skylar's house.
Jinxie's is in 12 days.
Oh, really?
Wait, no. Why did I think 12? 9 days. Because hers is June 13th.
Why'd you think 12?
I don't know. Because my brain is not working properly, apparently.
What day is it?
The 4th?
Yeah.
You've been grieving bad? Oh, I'm sorry.
Grieving or breathing?
Grieving. I deal with a lot of people grieving all the time.
Alright, I thought you said breathing.
No.
Then that didn't make sense, so I asked him if it was grieving or breathing.
You know what the rules are, Angela. You got to ask a yes or no question. Anything more is a donation. I remember to bring my fan in finally.
What?
This is the one I've had in the car since I got the car.
I see you only had 2.
No, I've got the pink one's broken. This one's broken beyond repair because I can't find the other piece.
It broken beyond repair.
But no, I got this one
Hopes and
when I got the car because just because I got AC doesn't mean I'm not still going to have a hot flash. I remember to bring it in finally. All right, Angela, are you going to have good news soon?
Nope.
4 of Hearts. 4 of Hearts is a card that says that you've got to let go of some things. You're missing the bigger opportunities. So if you want good news, there are some things that you're holding on to that's blocking that good news, right? Blessings are trying to come in. You've got to release what you need to release.
I got that right again.
Happy Thankful for You Thursday.
It's almost
I am
Friday.
having a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot to pin my comment over here. Dang it. Now I lost the chat. Okay.
My boyfriend's coming back from Florida tomorrow.
Oh, he is your boyfriend now?
What?
I mean, neither one of you are supposed to be dating.
He said he was sunburnt day 1. I swear, if he got tanner than me.
Hold on, guys.
I want to break a bone.
No, you don't.
Like a leg injury. Except to use crutches or something. Actually, I don't. Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Oh.
Can I paste that now? I don't know. I can. Okay. I don't know how long the message can be over on the tube that you can paste. It's been so long since I went over there, and I absolutely was determined to make it so that I could live stream over on IG too, and I totally forgot before I started this until just now.
Mom.
What? You know, you can fix those when you break a nail. That's what happens when you rip your fake nails off. You damage your nails. All right, sorry. So what kind of spiritual gifts do they have?
Who?
My kids. You guys.
My kid. Acting like I ate my nails.
Yeah, I've done that before too, Sabrina, and I'm so glad I have my own car now. I also do like the spark thing. Well, I haven't done it in a while because it was really just tearing up my car and we weren't making as much money as I should have been because of the gas prices and stuff. Anyways, when I would do like a shopping order, I would shop like I was shopping for myself. Other people, they don't care. They just throw shit in the basket and get out as fast as they can because you're on a time limit. You have to get there in a certain amount of time. So that's probably what happened to you. The driver didn't care. I literally saw a live stream one time, or a video about a live stream of somebody streaming while they were doing it, and their dog was in the backyard pooping on all the stuff, and I'm like, that's just disgusting. But yeah, I make sure that, you know, when I do shop for other people, I put in as much care and effort as I would for myself. I'd even send people messages if I saw something on sale. I'm like, I know this isn't what you wanted, but there's like a really good deal right now. Do you want this instead? So
Remember that one time that they had nothing aside, like, I don't know, like oatmeal?
No, the crackers. I had to drive like 50 miles just to deliver crackers that one time.
Yeah, because they didn't have anything else on those.
Yeah. It was 100% the employees, yeah. Ty, will you have good news this weekend? 9 of clubs. Probably not the news you're expecting. The 9 of clubs is a situation card where you have to break cycles. So there may be a situation that pops up again that you thought was fixed. Hello, Ashley. No worries.
What's with these?
Jonathan, he left him on the couch.
You want me to go bring them down? Yeah, I will.
Virginia, you want to know if your children will have a home this summer?
Yes.
Jack of clubs is a yes. I am absolutely positive that kids don't mind having to live in a tent. I did that for a year with my kids. But I think they'll have a home.
I'm on top with these cards. I've done all them right.
You're welcome, Ty.
So it was a yes?
Yeah.
Let's go. I need to my feet. Okay.
You have what you need, just not a home at the moment. Yeah, it's tough. It really is tough trying to find a home. And it's even more tough trying to keep a home once you do find a home. But I'm sure you'll find something.
How would you know?
What do you mean, how would I know?
We're not living in a home.
We do live in a home. This has 4 walls and a roof and a floor underneath you with power and water and food in the fridge. It is a home.
Loki, not blue. It's paper.
Appreciate what you have. We could go back to the tent.
I look, you want to go.
I know you guys want to actually go to the tent. Well, now that the neighbors aren't there anymore, we could set up the tent in the backyard and not disturb anybody. I don't know what Nathaniel will say about it, though. We got to ask him.
Wait, don't you have to set it up for the camping?
We have to set it up to make sure there's no holes or anything in it, and like clean it out. And
it's a big tent.
It is a big tent. It's a 3-room tent. It'll fit back there.
I haven't seen it in real life. I don't think.
No, the only person that's ever put it up is Jeff.
Why?
Because he took it for when he was working and took everybody camping.
Everybody's here.
It's like 3 of the ones we were in before. It's way bigger. Excuse you.
Me. Sorry. Whew. No, I took some food. Ate some spaghetti. And then Skylar asked me, do you have an eating disorder? Because I don't eat much. Like, I get full pretty fast because I get bloated. She's like, do you have an eating disorder? I'm like, no. She's like, well, you're taking very small portions. I'm like, I get full really quick.
You guys eat actual portions. Most people don't.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Oh. Oh, come on. It's not hard.
Well, don't shit yourself. Not all of them, Angela. Earthbound souls typically are people that are either unaware that they are gone or people that refuse to cross over when they have the opportunity to. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're evil in any way. Like I said, I've seen people on the other side that you wouldn't expect. Once you cross over, your soul's no longer evil, right? That's a human construct. Yeah, it's all different. Depends on what is occupying the space. There are different types of spirits, so I actually just created an entire like booklet about different types of spirits for a client of mine. Is there a reading? What do you mean, Ashley? There's always been a house clearing up on my page where I tell you who's there and what I feel, and like I read the energy of your house. That's always been up there.
Does my outfit match?
Does your outfit match?
Yeah.
Blue and yellow, I guess.
Oh, I have blue.
Okay, then yes.
And then I have a red necklace.
Okay.
So that's the red. Actually, why am I asking you? You don't know anything.
Am I doing a reading right now? No, somebody had a question. Yeah, I've watched Matt Fraser plenty. Yeah, he's all right. I don't know, Ashley. I don't know what the magic cure is for adulthood, but I'd like to have it sometimes too. And all that time we were just wishing we were adults already. That's what I keep telling my kids. I'm like, just slow down. You don't want to be an adult yet, I promise. Hello, Amethyst. How are you?
Hot water? What is up with you and hot water? I realized it was 9:30.
Yeah, it's almost 9:30. Keep Dee, I already answered that question for you a long time ago.
You know, it's summertime. She didn't bother nobody. Just get stuck watching shows.
Luna, we gotta brush your hair tomorrow. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Oh, hot water. Here you go.
Ty, you definitely thought your adulthood would make up for your childhood. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. I always thought I'd have a much, much better adulthood than childhood. I guess I did, but
Sorry.
I'm not talking about you. Someone in your future will embark on travel at a party soon.
You waking up from tucking me in, boy?
Silly butt.
It's like he literally waits till I tuck her in every night to go poop, and then he follows me in bed.
I know.
That's in fact.
Love you, good night. Oh, you want a card? You didn't even give me a hug or a kiss or nothing. You want a card?
I want cards.
Celebration! That's a happy card. Ew,
I
don't
want
do
the card.
that. What do you want a card for? Somebody's going to help you. This is the therapy card. Love you, honey.
Oh, you do. Why aren't tablets and phones out here?
Because they're still outside on the porch with the neighbor girl. I just said that.
Oh,
And her phone is out here. I've got it.
why are y'all still out here?
It's 9:30, guys.
Okay.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Get in. Whoa, your phone is big. You're so bloated.
Hey, I
Can you eat?
ate chicken tenders, apples, with fries.
Oh,
How much on food?
not really. Fries with potatoes, chicken, protein, and apples or fruit. Just a tiny bit. Fruit's good for you. I just
Hello.
ripped it on a nail.
Did you? It's because they're weak. Because you put fake nails on and then you rip the fake nails off instead of
They look
removing them
ash.
properly. But you still need to remove them properly. Then you won't have your actual real nails breaking all the time. Can't say anything. I literally broke this one in my sleep last night.
Oh.
That was my
Nice.
longest one.
Phones and tablets need to come on here.
It is.
I know, I just plugged my tablet
No, you go straight to that.
in. Yep. Except me taking my meds. I'll be scared to walk Thursday.
Hmm.
She is scared.
It's not even that dark out there. There's tons of street lights.
Still.
And you guys walk in the dark in the morning all the time during school.
She's really close to the bus stop.
Yeah, well,
Can I use this?
I guess.
I need a victory. Ah, so delicious.
Sandy, you want to know if you and Brian will ever get romantically involved?
Maybe.
Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds is a yes, but you need to be very aware of any time that they make you feel like they're just there for what you can provide rather than the love that you can give. The Ace of Diamonds sometimes is like somebody using somebody else for money, time, energy, whatever it may be, the material, a place to live. Somebody that wants to be taken care of.
Yeah, leave them here. Yeah. Yes, you do.
Kathy, will James call? Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs wouldn't wait around for a call. They would be bold and make the call themselves. Queen of Clubs also does sometimes represent that they are not ready to settle down and they may be interested in other people. Husband, will your apartment manager approve your recertification? 6 of spades. I think so. 6 of spades is typically a card that removes chaos from your life. Just be aware that the chaos being removed might be finding a better place at a cheaper price, but it's the chaos being removed. Oh, my back hurts. You're welcome. Love you. Good night. Can you hand me the remote?
Why are you gonna put some music on?
I don't know what I'm going to put on. I just don't want to put or fall asleep. Well, I tried to rest this afternoon and.
I have to work on that. Still need a lot of money for 3 days.
It's alright. I'll figure it out. And it's not 3 days. By tomorrow, by midnight. Boyd, what's up, dude?
I wish I could work.
You're fine. Amethyst, are you still in here? Boyd! It is a kitty this time. Were you the one last night that thought my daughter was a cat? He's meowing at Sophia. They're having a meow off.
You gonna meow back?
Yeah. No, but that's hilarious. Yeah. My 6-year-old, she always meows at my husband. Because she meows. I don't know. She's 6, right? Jinxie, get your beautiful little booty in here. Come on. Anyways, somebody thought it was one of the actual cats meowing. All right, Amethyst, are you ready for your reading, dear?
No. That girl.
Jinxie, you gotta come in.
Boy, stop.
All right. Just general.
Please.
It's interesting. That was the 9 of Swords trying to come out. Let's see if we can go without a bunch of swords in your reading. All right, so I'm assuming you just want a general reading. The Chariot. The Hanged Man. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. The Justice card. You've been getting the Justice card quite a lot. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Are you fucking kidding me? The 9 of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Almost. I almost didn't pull it. I was like, Knight of Pentacles is a good one to end on. And I was like, no, I'll pull one more. And there's that fucking 9 of Swords. At least it's not the 8, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You got the 10. You got the 9, right? We're 2 less swords than we had yesterday. So I guess that's an improvement. The Chariot and the Hanged Man to start out, you always start strong, right? The Chariot is an incredibly strong card, but I feel like, as I've said several times in the past, I don't know, few weeks, that there's an opportunity that you're probably going to miss. This one really does make me feel like it's something, a past opportunity coming back around, right? We just had that blue moon. We just had all this energy of bringing things back, opportunities that we missed before coming back around. It's going to be something that makes you incredibly happy, almost too happy, because you've got the 10 of Cups and 10 of Swords. mixed together, right? Or the perception of being too happy, right? Not necessarily that you are too happy, because I feel like the opportunity to be incredibly happy right now is off the charts, but you have the Ten of Swords there, so you could self-sabotage, obviously. But the Hangman, I told you before that I feel like the Hangman reminds me of you just from your past situation. I feel like that's what has me feeling like this is something, an opportunity from the past, not necessarily with the circus, right? Like something else, but this does feel like an opportunity that you thought was long gone or that you missed before, and you may miss it again, right? Spirit continues to tell you that you might miss an opportunity. I feel like you're starting to really grasp that something really good is about to happen and you're okay with it, right? Sometimes we are our own worst enemy when something good comes in. We sabotage it instantly, right? But I feel like with the Ten of Cups there, it is about being fulfilled and feeling incredibly not successful, aligned, joyous, right? The Ten of Swords is only going to be an issue if you allow it to be an issue. This doesn't feel like somebody else coming into your life. It really does feel like you feeling like you don't deserve the blessings that are on the way. You have gotten the Page of Pentacles lately. I know the Justice card has been in several of your readings lately. But the Page and the Justice card combined together, you're learning something that you need to learn about whatever this blessing is. The Page of Pentacles they are all about the new opportunities in life. They're the apprentice. They want to learn everything they can about making themselves an incredible success. With the Justice card there, that's another card that's making me feel like this is an opportunity where it's a once in a lifetime brought back kind of opportunity, right? You really thought it wasn't going to happen. You really thought the opportunity was gone, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's back in your life. Like I said, that blue moon brought a lot of shit back for a lot of people. You do have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and then now you have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. And both of those knights, I would rather have those knights over the other two knights, I'm going to tell you. The Knight of Cups is the Knight in Shining Armor card, and the Knight of Pentacles is the one that doesn't fail because he's so over-prepared. The only thing we need to worry about with the Knight of Pentacles is burnout, right? We don't want to allow ourselves to become so overwhelmed with all of the things that we're trying to do, all of the things that we know we're going to make successful, and burn ourselves out, right? You do have the growth from the Page to the Knight with the Justice card and the Knight of Cups in between. So I do feel like this has an air of Spirit saving you as well, right? Saving the day. Because the Knight of Cups is the Knight in Shining Armor rushing in to save the day, right? The Nine of Swords at the end of the reading, I do worry that you're going to get that overwhelmed anxiety. I feel like you try so hard. You push for all the good, and then you start to doubt. If we can get past the self-doubt, and I think that you are starting to, because we don't have as many swords. We only have those two swords, albeit the two very difficult swords, the anxiety and the narcissism. But I feel like with the positivity of the rest of the cards, you're really moving past the other parts of holding on to shit you shouldn't hold on to, especially like the words and thoughts of others, right? With the 7 and 8 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck, and I love that the Queen of Pentacles is there because she's a badass. Adopt the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Be any of the queens, any of them. Even if you have to be the Queen of Swords and like, rule with an iron fist like the Queen of Swords would. But the Queen of Pentacles is going to be incredibly successful because she is the master manifester. She knows that she can bend the energy of the world to achieve whatever it is that she wants. So be the Queen of Pentacles. Don't Don't sit there and neglect yourself because you allow your thoughts to get in the way. Allow the happiness to happen. Understand that it is truly meant for you, that you really are having this opportunity come back into your life because it's meant to come back in now. You may not have been prepared or ready or whatever it may have been before, but this is something coming in again that is success, because you got the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Like, you've got so many success driven type energies on this table. It's like a no fail kind of energy if you step out of the anxiety and fear. So let me see if you've said anything. Nope. You're welcome, dear. All right, I'll mark you down. You got one left. Saggy girl, does Zephyriah remember you? Interesting question. Wild card. I don't know. I feel like they would remember you if you went up to them and be like, hey, do you remember me? I don't know if they remember you without prompting, if you understand what I mean. Girls, let's not play around. It's bedtime. Let me clean my altar. It's getting pretty messy over there. Hello, Felicia. How are you? All right, Felicia, as long as you do it before midnight, you'll get any time you want for tomorrow. Yeah. She's right there staring at you. Okay. Ask Isabel.
Oh, just because I come out here don't mean you can meow for me.
Aww. MSO, you are so sweet. Thank you for the compliments. I do look pretty damn good, huh? I'm doing all right. Should have said something when we were at the store earlier. I didn't know. Joycelyn, you're asking a timeline question. I don't do those in the live stream. So I can tell you if, but not when. Do you have a specific question about the relationship?
I was looking at this cool watch based off of the fable, The Fox and the Crow. And it has like on demand movement and all that. Oh, it's super awesome watch. It's in rose gold. It'll probably be kind of expensive. That's about $411 something thousand.
Are you sure that's not like Russian movie money or something?
No, it turns out the Patek Philippe is one of the like premier watch companies in the world.
Oh. Honey, you need to be over on the tube. People are making fun of me. All right, Joycelyn, let's pull you some cards. Jocelyn, not Joycelyn. Jocelyn. 9 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Swords. Hierophant. 8 of Swords. Temperance. The World card. The 8 of Cups. The King of Swords. And the Fool. You know this person in person. The only reason I ask is because this honestly doesn't feel good with the energy of these cards. I know Temperance is in there and the World card is in there, but I feel like the Temperance is in there to bring balance back to your life, to restore balance. I'm going to say this with the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to say you should probably trust your gut on this. You want to know if they're too good to be true? I think they are. If you seem to get any sort of red flags, if you've already been ignoring red flags and your subconscious is picking them up, you've got to be brutally honest with yourself right now, because this does seem like somebody who's trying to get something that is not theirs, right? They want to be taken care of, or they want... It seems too good to be true, is what I'm saying. The 8 of Cups is even a card that asks you to move on. It's a card of moving on and moving forward. The World card is a card of completion, and the Fool being on the bottom of the deck, I feel like Spirit puts the Fool on the bottom of the deck because they want you to see that there is opportunity there other than what you have, right? The Fool is a brand new opportunity. It's taking a leap and starting something new and fresh. I really hope that this person is genuine, but I am going to say if you get any sort of red flags that they're there for anything other than what they're promising, and if they're promising things that are too good to be true, I'd be very wary of it as well. I'm really trying to see if I can read this any other way, and it doesn't seem like it. With the 9 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, that is Spirit saying, pay attention so that you don't lose those things, right? The Knight of Swords and the King of Swords are both very shifty people. They are people that are going to use somebody, stab them in the back. They end up being narcissists or very egotistical. The Hierophant is... This is probably something that they learned as like a tradition type thing, right? This isn't their first rodeo. They've done it over and over and over again, and they probably learned it from friends or family, right? The 8 of Swords is a card that says that you've got to put blocks up right now to make sure that you're going to be respected. You don't want to be... you've got to restrict things, right? Make sure that they're going to uphold your boundaries and not cross them. like I said, with the Temperance card there, I feel like Spirit wants balance restored to your life. They're offering balance to you. And usually when our gut is telling us something, we should trust it. If this person is not shady, they are probably friend zone material because of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is friend zone unless he is egotistical and full of himself. So, like I said, it doesn't seem like this is what is right, but you always have to follow your own judgment, your own thoughts. I'm not saying up and leave right now, but be very aware if things start to shift, and you have to be brutally honest if you do recognize any flags. He's been nothing but green flags. Yeah, I just feel like Spirit wants you to be aware that if it comes up, you can't lie to yourself. You can't be the fool in this situation, right? You have to be brutally honest. I have a few people right now that I am absolutely convinced that they are being taken advantage of by people, and they refuse to listen to me. So sometimes you have to learn those lessons on your own. I know it's not what you wanted to hear. I appreciate your question. Thank you. Where the heck is it? Bree, you want to know if you and Kyle will hang out tomorrow? 7 of Hearts. 7 of Hearts says it's possible, but not likely. Something might get in the way. 7 of Hearts is a card of too much on your plate.
Before you're asking me what I'm doing on bed, I'm going to ask Dad for my bunny.
He can hear you.
He didn't give me my bunny earlier. What?
Oh,
bunny?
okay.
I know, I'm doing something wrong.
What were you doing?
You didn't have to delete the message. I just wanted you to just like dox him and figure out where he's from.
You might not want to say that on
Uh-huh.
what you doing?
It's not me doing it. He's the one being rude.
But no, I just said that's Mrs. back going to you.
Did you?
So go kick rocks and suck cocks, but that got deleted.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, so I had
Oh, it's over on the tube. Somebody was calling me fat. I said, oh, I do look good, don't I?
Mrs. back going to you.
People don't seem to understand. I grew up with that. You cannot get under my skin by calling me fat. I know, right? Mine ain't going nowhere. Mine doesn't go anywhere now.
I'm coming, boy. I'm coming. That's one person.
You wish yours would go somewhere else. Yeah. I always used to joke with my brother that I would donate fat to him if I could, because he was always so skinny.
What if they could do that for John?
I know, right?
You know, if they could have a. Where's the little tiny red dish go?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, how are you? Are you really doing the whole milk? Okay. It looked red for a second, and you really don't need to give the cat milk.
He's cussing you out. Done this every night since I've gone.
Guess what? This is why his bathroom habit stinks so badly.
You said we needed to use more milk.
Yeah.
He's helping. He's part of the family. Come on, look.
I know, that's what I was just saying. I was just trying to be nicer about it. But yeah, he is definitely stinky. Fat is a thing. It's alright. Like I said, I grew up being fat shamed my entire life. And he's a blind idiot. I agree. Yeah. It is what it is. I just let the energy come because I just transmute it into positivity and ka-chings in my bank account. You want to be a dick? Okay, your blessings are now mine. Good night, girls. Exactly. But no, as a witch, I transmute that energy. I don't get paid on either platform. Yep, that's exactly what I do. It absolutely works. It's like all the stuff that's in my set, right? Like, there's specific things there just because they're wards or they attract the right energy. Like, my money bowl is right behind my head. plus a bunch of crystal balls. But no, that's my money bowl. You need to learn how to do that while I teach witchcraft. Actually, if you come in here on certain nights, I always say if we're going to be doing a ritual or something, I always walk everybody through like big rituals. We just did one for the blue moon, and before that it was the full moon, I think. Then we have the summer solstice coming up this month, and the palindrome week, which we're going to be doing big rituals for the solstice and the palindrome week. And I really hope that we are going to get some rain before the solstice, because I want to have a bonfire for that one. I don't know if I'll be able to stream on the tube that night, just because I stream from my computer, my PC on that one, and it's a desktop. Yeah, it should be fun. I think that's what we did last year too, was a bonfire for the solstice. I remember being outside for something at the fire. Hello, Kent. Kent, we sent some business your way last night, I think. Hopefully they went to your website and purchased some coffee. That's what their plan was. Yeah, I hope so. We were talking about coffee, and me and Beth were talking about your coffee. So we sent him over there. I was like, yeah, you should get coffee from Kent. He has organic beans and he roasts everything himself. And Beth's like, it's super good. So we all rallied together to get you some business. I hope it helps. You're welcome. How are you? You drink it every day? Yeah, you're lucky enough to be able to drink fresh roasted, fresh ground coffee every day. You had some too? Ashley, will Darren text you back? King of Spades. King of Spades is the king of communication. But Don't let him slack on it, because the King of Spades is also the friend zone king. So we don't want that to happen. Let's get him communicating. Pat, does Sally think you're over her? Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds is a yes, but it's a yes with, like, I guess they think that if they wanted to, they could come back into your life without any issues. For his birthday, Ashley. You gotta take it however you want to take it. I don't explain what Spirit says. That's for you to figure out. The only thing I can do is tell you what the cards say. Are you kidding me? What the fuck did I do here now? Candle keeps popping by my head. Just trying to get my attention for something. There it goes. Fucking finally. Some days that takes way too long to solve.
Take or not take? That is the question.
Why to be on here like all night, dude?
Oh, they take. Love you. Have a good night.
Love you. Good night.
Good show.
Good night.
Kissy face.
Love you. Good night.
Love you, Boo Boo Kitty Puff.
Oh, Kent. Let's see. 10 of diamonds. Hold on. What a fucked up answer. Wild card. And the 5 of hearts. Somebody has your card. I would suggest locking everything and see what happens. Because the 10 of diamonds is big money, right? But it could also be the money that you have. With the wild card, Spirit's just like, but with the 5 of hearts, it kind of confirms that there's sadness and sorrow that could happen for sure. If you don't take steps to protect yourself right now. I don't think it's your credit union. I think it's somebody messing around. Jinxie, please don't try to jump up in that window. I know. She's a big girl. I worry that she's gonna fall. The window's not open, but she absolutely could do some damage to my plants over there too. She honestly is on a diet, on special kitty food, because she was literally almost 40 pounds.
Is that somebody like Jinxie?
Yeah, she's trying to get in the window right now. She's being a butthead again.
I heard you talking about her, and then I remember her still being on the porch.
Hello, Beth. Yeah, I know. Was Chester out there?
Which open soda was that?
Sophia's, I think. Why don't you throw it away? Because,
I was going to.
that's where empty cans seem to sit forever. She is a chunkster.
Huh?
Jinxie, yeah. She had a identical twin sister. They're black cats. I adopted them on Friday the 13th. Excuse you.
It wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
You're weird.
What was fast, Beth? Hello.
I have a question for you, but I have to write it down because
I have paper and pen right here. Oh, you ejected already? Didn't even notice. Don't write on this side. Just write it right here. You brought your gecko out? My kids would love that.
older? Like, or different? Oh,
Actually, I think, but why?
because she like lonely, or was that somebody else?
That's somebody else.
Oh, wait.
Aw, yay, Beth. I will tell Chester when he comes home from gallivanting. Yeah. She's the one that's getting catfished.
She's still on that?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing. Love you, good night. She'll tell you in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came up in my picture memories today that he was a year ago today we got him. He adopted us. Like, oh, baby Chester with the wonky legs. His legs are just splayed out in every picture I have of him from back then. They've gotten better as he got older. Kent, I got your donation. Just general, Kent.
So my favorite picture of me, I don't have, but you have it because it's on your phone, and I took it on my birthday. And you have it like in your house somewhere. But
The one that you're like,
I have a headband on.
oh, this birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you liked the one with the freckles on your face. I love that picture. It's super cute. What? I can't get it right now. I'm busy.
Oh yeah, I know. I like that photo. And I was gonna say something else too.
Oh, I'm trying to do a paid reading, so hurry.
Okay, I did Sophia's makeup look today. Her exact makeup, except I didn't eat bronzer. We look so similar.
Yeah, and you both with straight hair look exactly like Michelle.
We just have to put blue eyeshadow,
Eyeliner, not eyeshadow. But yeah, you look at that picture over there. You guys look just like that. The picture of her holding Jonathan. You guys look more like her than you do me sometimes.
Especially.
I know, that's how you know you guys don't look like... You all look like me. Dickhead, yeah. Love you, good night. Alright, Kent, let's get you some cards. First card out is the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting, considering your first question. The Four of Wands. The Fool. I turned my deck over somehow. The High Priestess. The King of Cups again. The Justice card. The Three of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. The Five of Wands. I knew I shouldn't have pulled another one. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Alright. So, this looks a lot more positive than the last reading that we did, right? I feel like there was a lot of opportunity for growth in the last reading, but also missed opportunity, right? Here, I feel like I wonder if this is what you were not seeing, that you were going to miss the opportunity about. I know it's not necessarily an opportunity to have somebody take your card, but there could be somebody or something that you're meant to discover or meet because of this situation happening. Because it's out of the blue, right? It's totally random when that kind of shit happens. The Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, that's like everything getting figured out for the better, right? The Queen of Pentacles doesn't mess around when it comes to money. or manifesting or living her best life, right? She's a badass. I love the Queen of Pentacles, and it's not just because I'm biased, because it represents me and who I am, right? The Four of Wands combined with the Queen of Pentacles is a very powerful energy, because not only is it the manifesting energy, the badassery of the Queen of Pentacles, but you get the stability and foundation of the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is also the 1111 card, so there is more than just foundation stability coming in. There's all kinds of good coming in as well. The Fool card and the High Priestess, I feel like this is a new opportunity to challenge yourself when it comes to your gifts. Not necessarily a new gift coming in, but I do feel like it's a new way of expressing yourself, a new way of reading into the energy, a new way of something, right? Because the Fool is bright and ambitious and ready to rock and roll. The High Priestess is a little bit gentler than the Fool. She's gotten a good head on her shoulders. You know, it's not too much further on. It's the Fool, the Magician, then the High Priestess. But she does have more of a knowledge base than the Fool would, right? She's already gained a lot of expertise in life just because she's grown from the Fool into the Magician, into the High Priestess. And I feel like Spirit, because you are so open spiritually, has always bombarded you with fresh and new upgrades, right? And I feel like this is an opportunity for you to not necessarily upgrade again, but find new ways of using the tools that you already have. King of Cups coming next. I like, because you're like haunted by this card. The King of Cups is always there. And I do wonder if, you're finally gonna meet the person that you're meant to meet, or make things more official with the people that you have met, right? I know it's been a while, a couple days since we discussed the redhead at the pet store, or any of the people that you met at the church experience that you were having too. So the King of Cups obviously is like not just about a person coming into your life. It's about emotional maturity and boosting yourself up, nurturing yourself in the way that you need to. The King of Cups is not as nurturing as like the Queen of Cups, but I feel like he's definitely the most emotionally mature out of like any of the cards, right? I feel like he's been around the block and back, and he understands what life is all about. Combined here with the Justice and the Three of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like this is movement, not only on some of the legal things that you're going through, but movement on some karma that, there's good karma and there's bad karma. It's karma and dharma, right? And people seem to forget about the dharma part of things, but I do feel like there's good coming back to you for all the good that you put out into the world. And I see that, with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles specifically, some sort of monetary boost is coming in. Money, time, energy, material things are coming in. And I know that you do worry about that a lot. I am kind of guided to say something about the Ace of Coins, because pentacles sometimes are called coins. I don't think that you're going to have to get rid of many more of the coins that you hold on to, because the Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands says just have faith that we don't have to go there yet, right? And I think that might be why the Five of Wands is there too, because I see this as like an internal conflict. I feel like maybe you're going to have like this little bit of panic, like I need this now, especially if you feel like things are wonky, I guess, with your bank, right? Where things are not going as planned, and you can't tell if it's your bank or somebody's stealing your money or whatever the issue is, right? There may be a bit of panic going on. And I feel like Spirit's like, hold on a second, we'll figure this out, because you have such powerful Pentacles cards. Like the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles are two incredibly powerful money cards, right? You have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck too, so the Chariot does lend me to believe that you are going to be successful in this, as long as you don't panic. Don't panic. Understand that things are working out in your favor. There's new opportunity to explore the gifts that you already have in new ways. And this King of Cups, I feel like it definitely is somebody, at the very least, helping you feel content with the situation that's going on in your life, right? Let's see what all you've said. Nice, definitely could be. It is. Oh, you pop into the branch tomorrow. The left hand and left side thing you're still working on. You activated yourself at home the other day. The King of Cups and Wands seem to haunt you at times. Yeah. Your dragon deck uses coins instead of pentacles. Yeah, I've got a couple of them. Well, a lot of them that use coins. You think somebody recorded your card and played around. You hope the redhead is mature enough. I feel like I'm more concerned about not necessarily immaturity there. I feel like they have the typical redhead energy. And I think you know what I mean. Like the Spitfire, adamant side of things. Firecracker, for sure. I knew I turned some of these upside down on accident. Apparently I didn't. I was absolutely certain that I had. Maybe I just turned the entire deck over. Alright, looks like it was just the entire deck. Nope, there's one upside down. Of course I had to talk and think. And there's another one upside down. Alright. Oh, they closed the case? When did they do that? Oh, with the when you thought the senator or somebody was going to help you and then they didn't? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, 2 days ago? Jeez, that sucks. Yeah, there's... I think you need to see if you can get a different judge. Because remember I was saying that I thought that it was going to be like the bro code situation going on? If that makes you sovereign. I watch videos with sovereign citizens all the time. Like the police videos where they're dealing with them. I don't know. Maybe it's time to go bigger. Find some bigger groups to help you with the discrimination for sure. Make a big stink about it on social media until they listen. Right? One set of rules for them and one for everybody else. Yeah, it's like when you're driving through town and you see a cop speeding like crazy with no lights on, no seatbelt on, and you know they're not going towards anything. I get it. It's a power trip. It was never actually put in the file. Surprise, surprise. Brittany, you want to know if your husband is entertaining other women? 9 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds would be a yes. 9 of diamonds, I feel like he is because he sees the value or is getting some sort of value from being with them. Of the TP USA. Brittany, I answer one question and one question only for people that are chosen by Spirit to get an answer. Lizzie, will you last at your new job? Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades is the queen of business. I feel like you'll do very, very well. You may have some issues with some people trying to like be the boss, but as long as you can keep your cool and not let them get to you, it'll be fine. Whole kinds of messages over on the tube that I did not see until I just refreshed it. I hate that. The chat doesn't scroll automatically sometimes. Well, hopefully they give you the footage. They're supposed to. If you request it, they're supposed to give it to you. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just get stuck. Most of the time it works right, but sometimes it just gets stuck and I have to like go over there and close the chat and open it back up.
Outside. You want windows open?
Probably not. It gets way too hot in here with the windows open.
Okay. Didn't leave the air on tonight. I should come open my window.
Okay. I mean, what's the air set on right now? Because it does not seem like it's been turning on, and it should have been. It's hot in here.
I agree. 73.
Put it on 72 for a little bit. hear you ripping paper. Go to bed.
Whoever ain't in bed is not getting their device tomorrow.
Okay, well, can you just go to bed, please?
Getting covered.
Mm-hmm. That's not any better. He's been in here the whole time. Yeah, I meant after that. You're in trouble, Void. All right, Beth. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. King of Wands. One of them flew out. Four of Cups. I'll look at it in a minute. Two of High Priestess. Yeah, the High Priestess. The Tower. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords. The Hanged Man. The Devil. Death card. What is with you getting the Devil and the Death card? The Sun card. The Page of Pentacles. Let's see what flew out. The World. How many majors do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have like 75% of these cards are major arcana cards. There's a big shift, big change coming for you. King of Wands, Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords are the only regular cards. So if we look at just those, right? The Two of Swords is indecision. Four of Cups is discontentment, boredom, missing an opportunity, right? The King of Wands, I'm hearing visionary for, and I don't hear that very often, but it is a meaning for the King of Wands, right? He's the visionary. He's not just fiery and passionate about life and have drive for success. The Page of Pentacles is the apprentice. So I do feel like there's opportunity to miss what's coming here. With the King of Wands being the visionary energy here, I feel like Spirit wants you to pay attention to everything around you. Study all that you can about whatever it is that is coming try to level up like the King of Wands would. Let's look at the majors, because we have the High Priestess, the Tower, the Wheel, the Hanged Man, the Devil, the Death card, the Sun card, and the World card. And they almost go like in order, right? The High Priestess is 2. Then it goes to the Tower, which is 16. The Wheel of Fortune is 10. Then to the Hangman, the 15 of the Devil, then back to the 13 of the Death card. So we are growing on this path, right? The World card came out as well, and that was the one that jumped out of the deck, and the Sun card is there. The World card is the end of the major arcana. It's the completion. So there's definitely a cycle completing, and I feel like you are meant to be paying attention to your inner voice with the High Priestess. Maybe that's why the visionary word came out with the King of Wands, right? Because you could be a visionary in other ways than just the typical meaning of it, right? Maybe there's a vision, a dream, something that is coming to you, because the High Priestess is about trusting your intuition, trusting the messages that you're receiving, your inner knowing, inner voice. The Tower being right next to it with the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like this is, it's like staged collapse is what they're saying, right? Like it's intentional. Things falling apart intentionally, but not just by spirit, right? I feel like this is you choosing for this to fall apart. You see what spirit's plan is, and you're heading them off, and you're like, let me just go ahead and hit this button and let everything explode, right? It's like intended chaos with this energy, just because you see the wheel turning, you see what's coming, you know what spirit's plan is, and you're like, cool, let's go. The Two of Swords combined with the Hanged Man, I do feel like the indecision is easily avoided in this case, right? Because I feel like being the spectator of the Hanged Man, by looking at everything from every perspective, by seeing everything from every vantage point that you can, it's going to make the indecisive energy of the Two of Swords fade away. I think with the Devil and the Death card coming up next, it's like breaking free. The whole energy of this reading is really like spirit saying you're in charge. You're like with the Death card, they literally give me this vision of you sparking your own tail on fire. You're like, all right, cool, time for a change. Like like you're ready to blow up the tower yourself and light your own tail on fire with the Phoenix moment, so that you can get to the good stuff, right? You know the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You know the sun is about to shine insanely brightly in your life, and you're ready. Like this World card isn't looming over your head. You're not fighting the change, you're not fighting the collapse, you're not fighting any of it. You're like ready to rock and roll. And the entire reading, spirit's just like giving me the best visuals of you tackling any challenge that comes at you, right? Just like full force, ready for action, let's go kind of energy. Trust everything you are receiving, all of the messages. Trust that you are what's that expression where it's like not locked and loaded, but you're like ready to rock and roll. It's the only thing I can think of. It's not that saying that keeps just barely popping into my head, but spirit's like, it's time. We're not waiting around anymore. You're ready to take action. You're ready to go. Let the world crumble. Let the rebirth happen. It really is funny the way the way that they have the Phoenix moment in my head, of you just sitting there calmly lighting a cigarette and then lighting your own tail on fire. But with the Sun card and the World card there, I feel like there's nothing but amazingness ahead, and there's no fear. Don't have any fear when it comes to anything that you are about to face. Um, I feel like the only thing that you might fear in this entire thing is not seeing what you're meant to see, right? Because the Four of Cups said you might miss an opportunity. But I feel like as long as you are acting as the Hanged Man, you're not going to miss an opportunity, and you're going to be able to make all the right choices. The Page of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck, so I do feel like there is something that you need to, some sort of knowledge you need to gain. What is the... Start learning actively, apply what you know, stay curious, and build real experiences. I really feel like it's the stay curious part of that, and to start learning actively. Like I said, I don't say the action steps very often, but I really feel like with this, Spirit just wants you to continue to learn everything you possibly can. That was like one of the first things that they had me say, was learn everything you can about anything you feel is relevant, and whatever you feel is not relevant, learn about that too, because there's something big about to really shine into your life right now. Take a leap and spark your tail. That's all I gotta say. Let the Phoenix moment happen. Oh no, you said you're buffering. I totally missed it. You missed the beginning. You feel like you're leveling up a lot. Light it up, up, up. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head forever. Spot on. Good. You can always see the beginning over on the tube. It'll be up tomorrow. It takes like all night sometimes to process how long the video is, but it'll be up over there. Really? Look at figures. It didn't do anything on this side. Yeah, just after the Devil, it was the Sun card. Or wait, the Devil, the Death card, the devil, the death card, and then the sun card. And then the world card had jumped out. That's so you didn't miss much. That's all I had said. I don't think I had read anything because I started counting the major arcana cards. It could be wrong, but I don't think I said anything. If you listen really closely, there's something shaking in here. Is it the fridge? Sounds like a coffee cup. It's driving me nuts. You need what?
To go to the ER so I can get antibiotics tomorrow.
I can't bring you to the ER tomorrow. Why?
Do you have a good singing voice?
No, I don't.
She lies, people.
Come on. Why isn't this working?
You need that?
There it goes. All right, Blue, I got your donation. What is your question, or do you just want a general reading? Anything you need to know about 626? Okay. Well, I can tell you that it's a palindrome day. It is the exact middle palindrome day, 62626. But let's see what the cards say. the Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, the Devil, the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Now, I do wonder if this has anything at all to do with any kind of court. Only because the Hanged Man is there and the Hierophant is there with the King of Wands. Those are all very legal type energies, I suppose. You know, the Hanged Man's not always about seeing things from a different perspective. But other than that, I do feel like there is what? What is? Yeah, I hear it. Sorry. Huh? Okay. Probably just need to change the filter or something. This is a paid reading and you keep distracting me. Shush. Alright, let's rewind. I feel like there's an... With the Hanged Man, we can't force any perspectives, right? We can't force things to happen. We can't see what we want to see. Whatever 626 is for you, you can't force anything to happen. You can't force the outcome. The Page of Cups sitting next to it, you have to be emotionally open to whatever the day brings. The Page of Cups is incredibly creative, and they are emotional, and sometimes they get in over their head because they allow their emotions to run their show. You know, they don't take responsibility the way that it should be taken. You know, they hide away from responsibility. With the Hangman, the Page of Cups, and the Devil card, it is, I'm going to say it's probably going to be a more difficult day than you're expecting, just because the Devil card is there, and the Devil card does bring up unhealthy attachments and feeling like we're trapped in different situations. The King of Wands is there because Spirit wants you to understand how powerful you are in this situation. You really are in control, but I feel like you may feel underprepared, and that's why the Page of Cups is there. But Spirit wants you to remember you are the King of Wands in this situation. The Seven of Cups is a card of choice, and sometimes it's about illusion, being stuck in like fantasy land instead of facing reality. With the Hierophant there is like strictness, a tradition, element to this. With the Page of Wands, you have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is all about taking action. Sometimes they take action when they shouldn't be taking action. So make sure that you evaluate all of the steps that you take on that day, okay? Don't rush anything. Don't try to force anything, whether you're trying to force an outcome or force your own mind to believe what you want it to believe instead of actually what you're seeing. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration, though. So no matter what this day brings for you, I think by the end of it, you're going to be proud of yourself and feel good about the situation because the Three of Cups is there. Don't get stuck in the past, and don't react the way that you typically would have in the past either, because the Six of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So with the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it's just Spirit saying, hey, if you've ever encountered a situation like this, don't let it stop you. It's not going to be the same. You can do better this time. Remember, you are the King of Wands here. You're not the Pages, okay? So let's see what all you've said. You have court on the 17th. The 26th is something you've been looking forward to for a while. Just got to go with the flow. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that 6s and 2s, when they're combined, is actually really good. And I want to look that up for you too. I'm going to do a whole thing about the palindrome week when we get there. I wrote a whole thing about it in the newsletter that I did, but oh my god, it's going to take forever, isn't it? Hold on, let me do it on the computer. It's going to be faster over there. Dang it. Yeah, 626 is a message to seek balance, harmony, and adaptability. So I think it's the adaptability of that day that you need to focus on, being adaptable. Oh, so that's your birthday, or you were just born on the 26th? Jeff just made toast, that's why it's...
Okay, I was going to say, just like, am I?
No, you're not having a seizure, it's okay.
Just, am I good? Yeah, if I take it, so it's
Of January, okay. Yeah, I know what that fear is like. I haven't had a seizure in years. Why all of a sudden do I feel like I'm going to?
I know. What? What did I do? I even sat up slowly. What?
I have to find him compression socks, but he has super skinny legs, so I don't know. Like, all the ones that I have for myself that are super tight are definitely not tight enough for him. What's loud?
I didn't know if we're heat up here today.
The furnace?
Music.
Oh, the music? It's 11:11, guys. Even if it's not 11:11 for you, it is for me. Go ahead and use the energy and make a wish. Yeah, if you want to share, go for it. Are you meeting somebody special? Oh, is that your donuts finally? Yeah, you left your other concert. I was going to say a concert because I kept hearing music. But no, you left your crackers over here on the couch. Your Tony the Tiger crackers.
Yes,
Oh. An EDM concert. Jeez, it just now yawned over on the tube. That's how bad it is lagging now that I tried to open something else. Show empathy. You had a conversation yesterday. Was he happy after your conversation? Four of Clubs. Four of Clubs is encouraging. Four of Clubs is a card about focusing on the future and making plans. So I think so. I feel like they see a future with you. I froze. Yeah, not over here. I don't know. For you too. Yeah, it's not frozen for me. My YouTube is, but not TikTok. It still froze. I was looping Four of Clubs and freezing. Oh, that's lovely. At least Four of Clubs was for over on the tube and that person got their message. Good. Jonathan, can you check to see if Chester's trying to come in? I think I heard him meow. Either that or it was Void. I don't know. Yeah, I saw you leave and come back a couple times. Hello, birthday boy. He's like, food, let me in. Well, it's the day that we got him a year later. I always call that their birthdays because that's when they became part of the family. All right, Miss Linda, have a good night, dear. Hmm? Yeah, I just didn't want you drinking the whole bottle of it is all. Huh?
It's like a whole thing of grape wine.
Yeah, Luna picked out the grape. She was really adamant that it was what she needed. I don't know if anybody even likes grape soda. What? Oh, okay. It looked like you were staring at me like inquisitively, like you were trying to think of a question. Okay. What the hell kind of AI summary is that? Discussing a Four Clubs card and a future conversation. I think it means four of clubs, but it literally says fork club. Yeah, FORKLUBS. Four clubs. Right, four clubs. I need to take a screenshot of that because holy fuck.
How did you obtain such a feed?
It's the AI. It automatically like does a little
Yeah.
thing on it. Oh my god. We are all doomed. Now anybody scrolling on the For You page that sees the little description at the bottom, they're like, what the hell is a Four Clubs? Spork. This one is an all combined one. If you think about it, it's a fork, spork, spoon, kind of all kinds of everything all together. Four Clubs. Starry Night. If you spoke to JP, will he stop believing the gossip? Three of Diamonds. Three of Diamonds suggests that it's possible. They're going to need more than one person to confirm the gossip isn't true. What are you eating? More of your donuts? What are you eating? Oh. You probably could have, eaten actual food instead of cereal, but... Or, use some of the 10 billion gallons of milk we have. Well, he doesn't have to seek out the information, but others can give it to him. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Can I read your birthday? What kind of question is that? You want me to guess your birthday? Or you want a reading for your birthday? Chester body. You know it's your birthday today. Guess your birthday. I don't play games. Scroll along. You're welcome, Starry. Tarot is real. Tarot just helps you read the energy. The energy is what's real. I don't need to prove anything to you. I have plenty of videos on my page that prove what I do is absolutely real. Like I said, scroll along. I love when they don't take the warning. You were cooking? You're good, Sabrina. Just somebody in here trying to test me. Test my patience is more like it. Bye-bye is real too. I know, right? Good luck to them. You're surprised I'm still on? Yeah. I've been staying up later because the kids they're out of school, so.
What?
Oh, somebody said they're surprised I'm still on. Said I'm staying up later because the kids aren't in school. My tube was being super weird all day yesterday. Like, it would automatically play everything. So weird. Stop doing it earlier.
Dividing the cosmos to zone influence. These are the circles where its fortune calls that.
Is Mercury still in the microwave? I think it just got there. Hold on, let me check. It might not even be completely retrograde yet. June 29th. It's not even in the shadow phase yet. June 29th to July 23rd, and then October 24th to November 13th. Your wife's been messed up. I think your keyboard's been messed up for a couple days too. But no. I get what you mean. My cable, the spectrum has been stupid for the last couple days here too, so. Michelle, you want to know if the guy with Lauren was a good guy? Wild card. I feel like, hold on, let me pull another card because 8 of clubs. I feel like you may be making a snap judgment. Don't be too quick to judge is what I'm getting with that. She posted a video with them. Yeah, I think just take your time trying to figure out who this person is. You'll get to know the real them. You think he's a good guy? You're welcome. Is that dog out in the yard? Jonathan, is that dog out in the yard? Just look out the window, don't open the door.
So it's leash back because I'm not seeing it that.
Okay.
I heard him last time as well when I was sitting outside. Please do something stupid so I can get him.
I know, I see. We're almost up to 100K. I know. No, I don't think anything really matters over there. I know that once I get like enough subscribers and enough watch hours, I can get monetized and I can turn on the like the super likes or whatever it is. Those cost money to send. Kind of. I don't remember what exactly it's called. It's like super fan or something. Hold on. Yeah, it's called Supers. There's like memberships, Supers, like Super Fan. And I can put like links and stuff for shopping over there too, but I have to be eligible. And as of right now, I'm not eligible. It is weird over there. Yeah, I know. That's what I was just looking at to see if it did anything spectacular, but it didn't. It doesn't even count, like the little hearts that you click or smiley faces or whatever. It doesn't even count towards the like over there. You have to actually like physically like the video with the little thumbs up part. I think all they do over there is count towards your own standing, like you become like super fan or whatever. Like I can click on the top fan part and it tells me who interacted the most. Yeah, I don't remember what the other one is either. Hold on. It's the 100 and the shock face. It's the heart, the laugh, the party cone, the shock face, and the 100 is what's on mine. Hi, Amanda. How are you? You applied for an online job? Yeah, if you're at home, you can definitely work on music and business too. You didn't fail. Sometimes you have to take a job because it's what you need. Doesn't mean you have to stay there forever. $100.4. Woohoo! I think you are absolutely going to be able to see the lawsuit through. And there's no reason you can't still sue them if you have to go back. They can't tell you can't come back. If they do, then it's on them. Like, it helps you. Yep, exactly. On graduation day. You show up just to be part of the show. I expect nothing less, Amanda. Create some chaos while you're at it. and sweats with it, right? Can't forget about the nausea sweats. Yeah, it's what they deserve. All right, Amanda, let's see. All right, Amanda, I got your donation. Shall we see if there will be bubble guts? All right, let's see how they're all going to fare on that day. All right, Spirit says Justice is the first card out. Justice, Amanda. The Five of Pentacles, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Death card, and the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I love that the Justice card is the first one out. Spirit says, here's your, punishment with a side of karma. Yeah, I mean, accountability. They're going to be forced to take accountability for all the things that they've, caused. With the Five of Pentacles next to it, I feel like, they get the Five of Pentacles quite often when I read on them, right? And it's not just about the loss. It is kind of, right? There is going to be a lot of loss that they have to deal with, but it feels more that stubborn energy of the Five of Pentacles, right? Where they really don't want to admit defeat, where they really don't want to take accountability for anything, but this is like forced accountability with the Justice card there. There's no waiting around anymore. There's no wondering what's going to happen. There's no stopping what justice is bringing to the table here. With the Star and the Wheel of Fortune coming in next, Spirit's saying you get to be the star, right? They're guiding you in the right direction. I feel like the hope and the healing part of the Star is part of what you get to take from this, where you get to have hope for brighter days. Brighter days ahead without the three of them trying to put a shadow over your eyes, right? The Wheel of Fortune is Spirit turning the wheel in your favor quite quickly, because the Eight of Wands is next and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this whole center right here is really positive energy. If you are to have to go back, which I don't think you're going to have to, but if you are, you're going to make them utterly miserable. And they're not going to be able to do or say anything at all about it. The Empress is there as well. So I feel like you can be rest assured that even if you were to have to go back, it's not a form of failure or neglect, right? Spirit wants you to focus on being the Empress in this case. The Empress is also going to make the fair and just rulings. You know, she is the Empress. She's going to rule the kingdom the way she sees fit as well. With the Ten of Swords and the Death card there, I feel like this is cutting ties with the way that you did feel trapped when you were there, right? They don't have power over you anymore. The Ten of Swords is the way that they're going to feel with the swords that they've tried to plunge into your back in their own backs now, right? With the Death card there, it is about the transformation, the rebirth. I just love how justice is being served, and it's going to be served like enough so that you get to giggle. Like, maybe they do get bubble guts, but I don't feel like you have to return. Like I said, I don't see that happening. And if you do, you have the upper hand. Yay for diarrhea. You're funny. Yeah, they do get the Five of Pentacles a lot. It's a big deal that an administrator sued them. Yeah. I feel like Lisa's contract's already under fire, right? Like, that's why the Five of Pentacles continues to pop up, because I feel like they're all going to face that immense loss as a result of their actions. Now you want to go back and make them miserable. The lawsuit is absolutely the right thing to do. I feel like that's why the Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Star card is all like crammed there with the Empress, right? You get to receive what you were meant to receive. You get to have justice, right? The Eight of Swords being on the bottom of the deck is just Spirit telling you don't get stuck, right? Because the Eight of Swords is the mental prison we put ourselves in. Don't get stuck thinking that you owe them anything, that you're a failure if you have to go back, any of that, right? Keep all of those thoughts out of your mind. That's why the Eight of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, because Spirit doesn't want to see you punishing yourself for the actions of others. There's been tons of lawsuits under her. That's sad. Yeah, if you really want to, that's totally fine. Love bug, will your back get better? 3 of Hearts is celebration. I'm going to say yes. All right, Amanda, it didn't make me have to go and look for it. It actually popped up. All right, Beth, good night, dear. Let's see how the gang is gonna respond. King of Cups. Sorry, Knight of Cups, not King of Cups. Queen of Swords. Justice again. 4 of Cups. 8 of Swords. King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. 5 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to say with all the people that showed up, 80% of them, maybe even 90%. Seems like one person may not feel as aligned as you'd hope or as happy as you hope, only because the Queen of Swords pops up. But the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, those are all incredibly supportive energies, okay? So I feel like the majority of people are going to support this. They absolutely are going to be happy about it, ecstatic about it. You said somebody was hired for your job, right, already? Maybe that's the Queen of Swords. But with the Justice card there, Spirit's saying this is absolutely going to go in your favor. People are going to be excited about what's going on. The 4 of Cups is kind of like the missed opportunity card. With it right next to the 8 of Swords, I feel like this is you getting in your own way with any opportunities that are coming your way, okay? Don't miss the opportunities because you're stuck in your head. When the 8 of Swords comes in, it's an incredibly difficult card because we are putting ourselves in a bad place mentally because of the words and thoughts and actions of other people, right? We allow everybody else's bullshit to get under our skin, and then we start thinking those horrible things about ourselves. So don't do that to yourself. With the 5 of Wands, that's the outside chaos card. That's the one, not your monkeys, not your circus, right? Next to the 7 of Pentacles. This energy there really does feel like working towards fixing the chaos, like rebuilding after the chaos. Because the 7 of Pentacles is planting the seeds towards the life of luxury that you're hoping for. So I feel like everybody's going to be incredibly supportive except for maybe one person. Don't get in your own way right now. Don't allow others to get in your way either, because the 3 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So the chaos, conflict, all that shit that's around you, leave it, right? Let it all be. Don't allow it to get in, because with the 8 of Swords here and the 3 of Swords, Spirit's saying you have to be strong mentally so that you don't get in your own way. The chaos that's here could be you causing your own chaos. What's up, buddy? But the 7 of Pentacles is letting you know at the end of the reading here that you are absolutely building from the ashes that were created from, the shitstorm. The Justice card coming out again after you just had it, I feel like Spirit really wants to drive that home, right? That's like your main focus here. Pay attention to this, because Spirit says, hey, you aren't facing this alone. we've got your back, and there's some karma that's about to be delivered, you know? Don't worry about the Queen of Swords. Whatever their issue is, it almost feels like that's an energy that's going to warm up to you anyways. You'd be scared. You've been scared you think less of you because of this. That's probably Erica, Lisa, and Stacy. They were just hoping to put someone in your job who pushed you out. You're not feeling great right now. A lot of teachers have been reaching out asking when you're coming back. Not your Erica, by the way. That's the bad Erica. She's been wanting your job for years now. You can't wait to do what? Present the karma. I know, right? Karma is a bitch. You either get the good back or you get fucking railed on because you were an asshole, right? Like, you can't be an asshole to everybody and expect to have an easy life. Well, I hope she says yes too. I just feel like it, you know, that may be what comes through, but I wasn't getting great vibes on the temporary disability or whatever it is. Crossing your eyes, fingers, and toes. Alright, guys, it is after midnight. I'm going to go ahead and try to get some rest, and I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, probably earlier. I started early tonight, too. I think that's why I'm wiped out already, but I'm going to go ahead and get some rest. Don't forget to call your power back before you go to bed tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow. I love you all. Good night. Sweet dreams.